to knitting with metal. Of course, we are going to start with inviting everyone. So let's do that. Always spend a few minutes doing this. Fortunately, I had to continuously drive, so sorry about the lateness. This is, of course, me trying to not have late sessions, but sometimes that happens, unfortunately. Alright. Hello. Chat. Alright. And now we invite groups. So we check to make sure that this live is going, which it is. So now I'm going to share. And then start sharing to groups. Now, of course, we're going to be continuing to make a kind of like a chain cage for my new torch. So excellent. Now we just copy and post. Alright, we are just finishing up on inviting everyone. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to be continuing on making a cage for my new torch. So basically, I got a new torch, as some of you may know, for my jewelry stuff. And we are going to be making a cage around it to maybe about here, and then have it come up so that it can hang and be able to be hanging without it knocking over or anything like that. So that is what we are doing. We already started last week, but of course I hadn't announced it on my live on my jewelry channel yet, so I wanted to do that before I announced it on here. And now I'm just trying to find the bag that we had started. There it is. I need more bags. Absolutely. So, what we started was this, and like I said, we're going to be making like 6 of these, and they're going to be fairly long, so that they can go around that cylinder. Alright. So this is a Byzantine pattern with mobius balls connecting them. So the next section, because we got 2 mobius balls at the ends, so the next section is going to be a Byzantine. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully good. We've been getting a few chilly nights lately. It is coming up on fall, I guess. Right now I'm in Ohio. I'm going to be here for a while, actually. They have me popping around a whole bunch of deliveries, so alright. So we just closed 4 rings, and now we're going to put them all onto this one. And then we're going to add another one to all 4 of these. And that's how we start the Byzantine pattern. go. So now we take these two, flip them, then open these up, and nab the last two. Don't get the middle ones. And put a second one in there. And that is the middle part. So now we just keep adding twos and build this up. But yeah, I had a pretty short weekend, unfortunately, but hopefully that means that I'm going to be getting a better scheduling area than what I've been doing, because it's really been affecting my videoing. So now we're literally just adding twos onto this piece. We added 2 sets of 2. Oops. And that's how it looks. So basically we're gonna flip these 2 like we did before, and then open this up again. This is the other side, and then put a loop through. I really didn't want to do such a late showing, but it's I needed to continue driving. I couldn't really stop so that I can get to these deliveries on time, unfortunately. So that's the Byzantine pattern. Now we're just going to add it to our line here. Hello everyone. If you guys are just joining in, we are just making a link chain to put my torch on. Howdy. So now we're going to make another Byzantine pattern. course, we already started soldering on my other episodes, the Pendragon's Twisted Metals. So if you guys want to check those out, you can. And of course, either tonight or tomorrow night, I'm going to be starting on videoing for this Sunday coming up. We're going to be soldering those pieces together, and maybe continuing and making the frame, but we'll see, because those pieces are taking a fair amount of time. But yeah, put up anything in chat if you guys want. Right now, we are trying to put a name to my torch. That's a thing that's happening on the other episodes. That's kind of fun. So if you guys got name suggestions, I'm letting the chat pick the name, because I've been trying to get people to comment and whatnot, get a little bit more interaction going, and I felt like that was a fun little thing to do. So we're just continuing the Byzantine just to put it on the other side of this strand. Hello and welcome. If you guys are just joining, we are just making a chain link for a cage type swing for my new torch, so that I can put it in it and hang it and not have to worry about it falling or anything like that. So that's what we're doing. And I'm trying to switch the camera back and forth between zoomed in and not, so that you guys can actually see my face, and I can actually do like facial expressions about every 5 minutes. That's what I've been trying to do. But welcome. This is Knitting with Metal. We do chainmail. And it is that time again. There we go. So far we've got this. So we're just finishing this piece up, and then we'll be making another mobius ball. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. We've actually made it past 50 subscribers, so that's pretty exciting. I'm happy about that. I was actually surprised uh, we finally hit the 50 and then shot a little bit past it. So that's really cool. And that's all thanks to people sharing and liking and whatnot. So thank you all for doing that. Now we're just adding it to the end of this. All right. We got a pretty decent length, but I think we have a little bit of ways to go. Oh, actually, that's perfect. So we need another 5 of these, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Byzantine sections, and 1, 2, 3 mobius ball sections. So that's cool, because that's perfect. So we're going to start on a new one. We'll start it on a Byzantine. Again, that's a whole bunch of sets of 2 strung together and then flipped around, and we'll show you how to do that. It's a fairly easy pattern once you get the hang of it. This piece is a little bit bent, so I'm just trying to fix that. Okay. So just start off with 4 closed rings. That's what we're doing here. I'm just closing off 4 rings. And then you just string them together. So now I'm just putting them onto one, closing that off, and then putting another one through all 4. Once I get one. These things like to clump up and get caught on each other. Alright. Howdy, everyone. I keep switching back and forth. Let me know how that looks, whether or not you guys like that. It was just a suggestion that someone had made, and I really like it. I like how I can actually get it so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But if it gets too annoying for you guys, then we'll figure out something else maybe. But yeah, I thought of this the second I got the torch. I was like, I'm gonna need something to hang this off of, just to be easier to use in the truck. And then, like I said, I don't have to worry about it getting damaged or falling. And this is a fairly big project. I mean, this is already the third episode that we've done on this, and we only have one strand done. We need 5 more, so that's at least 15 more episodes. And then also the bottom part that we are connecting them all to. And then, what was that? What was that? Something keeps trying to pop up on my screen. I'm wondering what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing this for a while. Because there's also going to be, like, connectors throughout it so that it doesn't just loosely hang. I want it to be secure. So I was having problems figuring out what I wanted to do with this channel, with this portion of this channel, I guess. Because on the jewelry side, I was fine. I have a few projects already pre-planned out, but this one I didn't, because this is kind of impromptu, which is nice. Google Play services keep stopping. Close the app then. Does that mess with me? Hopefully it doesn't mess with me. Weird. Apparently my phone is just freaking out. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, guys. You can stop at any point, please. Thank you. I'm trying to do stuff. Alright. So we started our pattern here. So now we need to do a mobius ball. Come on. A screen keeps popping up onto the live screen. So, like, I can't see what you guys can see. So that's a little bit annoying. Yeah. I'm not liking that. Okay, cool. So let's just finish up this mobius ball. And for anyone new, the mobius ball is literally just layered rings. Just make sure that when you start layering them, you continue layering them in that same fashion. So if you go from top to bottom, then you keep going from top to bottom and don't change it, or else you're going to get a really clogged up mobius ball. And it takes a decent amount of them too, so don't be afraid to stack them in there. Depending on the diameter of your rings, it could take more, it could take less. It really depends on what the diameter of the ring is and how thick the metal is, basically. So chainmail deals a lot with diameter size and stuff like that. Like, it can get pretty technical. Like if you want to do a certain pattern, sometimes you need the right ratios, or else the pattern won't work. Or it'll be loose, or, you know, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind if you're going out and getting rings. As long as they're all the same size, for the most part, they'll work. But again, there's some patterns that don't work well with certain size of ring. And we're just adding the last one here. And then we'll put this onto our string. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so then you'll get notified whenever I put out a video. I put out videos. I upload videos Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Tuesday and Thursday is the knitting with metal sections, which those I normally do lives for on Monday and Tuesday. So if you'd like, you can follow me on my Facebook and join me in these lives. But that unfortunately does end our time. So I'm just going to string this to this and show you guys what we've done so far. So we finished up this one. This is the perfect length, and we just started on this. So, like I said, I hope that you all enjoyed, and I hope that I see you all in the next episode, and have a wonderful evening.